Well, considering we live in a connected world, anything that happened across the world, regardless of how far it is, if it is taking place on planet Earth, usually somebody has a camera somewhere where they can show it and the rest of the world sees it. In this very specific case, this was something that was tremendous, massive, and it was big enough where it basically shook the entire city. There was an explosion in Beirut, Lebanon. Now, it is unclear what or the origins of this explosion. Some people said it was a fireworks place, but they're not necessarily sure about that. Area all throughout Beirut, the doors, the windows, the properties, many of those places were utterly and entirely shaken to their core, with offices and apartments being completely destroyed. The ripples from it apparently could be felt miles outside of Beirut. Now, yes, there was back and forth of attacks between Israel and Lebanon, but it's unclear if that's where this is coming from. And like I said, right now people are thinking it has to do with a fireworks place exploding. Doesn't look like it. I can show you multiple views of it. You can come to your own conclusions as the information comes out and more is understood. Let's take a look at the first point of view. This is, again, Beirut, Lebanon. This is the explosion. I want you to notice a few things. Look at the stages of this. You have what starts off as almost like one stage and then a secondary stage. It's fascinating to watch. This is Beirut. I'm going to have the sound on so you can hear it. All right, let's take a secondary point of view. Here's another one. This one, person captured while they were on the water. God, that's fascinating to me because it takes us a while. It feels like it's almost instantaneous, but it's not. From the time you saw it to the time it hit you took a few seconds, which means that the wave or the blast wave was moving at a certain speed that could be calculated based on when it went off versus when you saw it. Here's another image. This one, the person is in an apartment on the other side of town, and look at the point of view. Look at the way they were viewing it. And I think I have one more point of view, and this one, okay, maybe that was the last one. I was going to show what it looked like inside place. Here's another point of view. This one is a point of view of the building itself as it goes up. Fireworks? Maybe? Maybe? Here's another one, extremely clear footage. That was probably the best point of view. Let's look at this one more time. Something is clearly going on at this building. I mean, look at it for the moment. I'm cutting the sound off, but something is going on with the building. it's on fire before it actually goes up. And so maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on what they're building or what they're producing at that building that would create an explosion of that magnitude. But this has been talked about for the last several hours. And again, we don't entirely know what is causing this issue. Here's another one. These are, now those are going to be cars. This is another picture, and I'll let this be the last one because at this point I'm not sure how many other angles you can get, and I think the last one had a better angle. But this is another one. Yeah, so whatever day you're having, it could be worse. Again, unclear on what caused this. Beyond being unclear on what caused this, of course, people were injured, people were dead, property and so forth being destroyed, and various offices all across Beirut in shambles, houses and apartments and offices in shambles. And again, it happened on one side of Beirut, but with the scale and the size of that explosion, it was felt all across the city. Like, share, subscribe. As more information comes out, I'll give it. But right now, we're unclear on what caused the explosion. Thanks all. Bye bye.